get into it right here. Perk. Y'all know who Kendrick Perkins is? Big Perk. And SHAQ and SHAQ. All of them chopping up wood right now. This is deep. It's way deeper than they trying to act like it is. Let's watch. Not watch the video. Watch this picture that's going to come up, and I'm going to explain it to you right now. Perk versus SHAQ. All right, so Kendrick Perkins calls out Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal. It's obviously, what you mean obvious, that they don't watch basketball. I'm serious. They can't watch basketball on a consistent basis. The only time they actually probably watch the Knicks are when they're covering the Knicks on their game nights. Now, I thought this was not real. I thought this was parody, because you usually don't get the sniper really putting the scope on somebody that high. SHAQ and Barkley, interesting. You can take the picture away. Now, the craziest thing is SHAQ did respond, said, oh, is this what you say to like two is this what you say to two Hall of Famers, non-Hall of Famer? Now, why am I bringing this up? Okay. Now, SHAQ and SHAQ are saying you ain't a Hall of Famer, so what you talking about? That's fine, because there's levels to this. It's levels to this. I'm trying to tell y'all, athletics shows you the world. You learn life lessons in sports about real life. It is primal in real life. Sports show you the gangster, but you think, oh, that's just a sport. Oh, that's just a game. Oh, that's just a practice. Oh, that's just an activity. Nah, that's life, bro. I was telling those kids that yesterday in Santa Ana. It's primal in the real world. Right now, somebody is in high school studying, and one day they want to become a manager, right? They have to go to a lobby and sit there with a nice little tight suit on. Maybe it's baggy because you're really broke when your suit baggy, so you can grow into it. And then they're going to look around that lobby and see 5 other people. And in that lobby, those 5 other people all want to be managers too. And now y'all about to go to battle, just like we do in sports. So don't ever think you out to battle, but it's even deeper than that. Watch this. Not only is it a battle all the time, we always competing in primal. That is why you should always go out there and keep it real, keep it 100. Because if you don't, sooner or later, you're going to have to put on that helmet and keep it 100. Like SHAQ and SHAQ and Kendrick just did. Kendrick like, dog, y'all ain't really watching this. And SHAQ and SHAQ said, shut your ass up. We ain't looking down there to hear what you talking about. And what's crazy is, if we living in a world right now where all we trying to do is act like we ain't competing. We ain't playing against each other. We ain't in this primal conversation, primal competition. That's why I hate PC culture, because it's taming everybody to be nice, be nice, be nice. Look, I am polite and nice and all that stuff, but I'm real first. You ain't getting no smile if you don't deserve no smile. You ain't getting me to say something just to say it. I'm going to tell you what I feel. I'm going to tell you the truth. This is where it all goes. SHAQ and SHAQ, whoever said this, because SHAQ responded. SHAQ, I didn't see SHAQ's response. SHAQ responds. Non-Hall of Famer, what you talking about? Knowing he works with 2 non-Hall of Famers in the game of basketball. Kenny Smith and Ernie. So what does that tell you when they're working together all the time? And y'all always ask me, where's your co-host? I'm like, I'll do that later, not now. I'm tired. I'm fatigued of the act that you must perform to do those type of shows, to do anything really in this world if you ain't keeping it real. Because guess what? If Kenny ever stepped out of line, and he has, I'm sure, your non-Hall of Famer has said, and then Kenny fights back, all right, I got rings though, you better chill. And then if SHAQ comes at him, you ain't got none, chill. And they all working together, different levels. I love when you step out of line they put your butt back in line with the real. So the real is always there. It's there in sports. You can see it. Who's really good? And then in real life, we try to hide it and mask it until you step out of line. And then we let you know there are levels to this. So I just thought it was interesting that one Perk would go there, but good job by Perk because he kept it real. He's like, these dudes ain't watching this. Like I saw a clip, Jason Whitlock did that to Stephen A. not too long ago. Look, everybody steps in it. I know I've done it. I don't remember the cases. You don't be watching them games. That's why that whole like media industry is fractured, is in trouble, or is different. Because ain't nobody watching all them. We not trusting you to watch all that. You can't have all these gigs going on, all this stuff going on. You flying all across the country, and you just taking 3 hours for every game to watch them all. So you start naming guys who ain't playing. You start naming guys who got traded. He ain't on the Knicks, Nick. All that stuff. So tell me what y'all thought about that. Hopefully we got beef. I like beef. I can't lie. I like beef, but then I also like maturity. So I like beef. Nas and Jay-Z, go get it. Biggie and Pac, go get it. But I also like maturity. J. Cole, shoot your shot after Kendrick shoot his shot. And I'm done. We ain't got to go back and forth. This ain't no cat fight. It's just, I got mine off now. I don't really want to do that. I like that too. Tell me what y'all think if y'all like it at all. All right.